Okay, so we're just going to get right into this video. I'm going to show you a bunch of the products that I love to use, Young Nails, and I'm going to also show you my brushes. Those are the tips from Apple's Discount Beauty Nail Shop, and these are the two brushes that I like to switch back and forth. The glue was Marquette glue, guys. First, I'm going to go in and make sure that I file around the smile line to get it down nice and flat as I like it. And then we're going to go in and pick up one of our beads of that clear core pink acrylic. It's clear and pink, but as you can see, I'm not too thrilled because I thought it was going to be way more pink than what it is for the name of the acrylic. But yeah, I like to let my acrylic roll down the nail first and settle where it's going to settle. Sometimes you should let it rest on your brush before you start. I'm kind of horrible at that, guys. But to each his own, we were all created unique and different for a reason. As long as you get it nice and flat, you're still going to have to file. So I always say, don't worry about that too much in the beginning. Just get that acrylic laid. I started from the cuticle area. I normally start from the tip. I'm going to do one from the tip in this video. And we're also going to add some pretty glitter. You might want to add your glitter when your acrylic is a little bit more wetter. It's kind of cool where I am working from today. So AC does slow down, like it speeds up, actually, not slows down, the drying process. And then I'm going to go over that in encapsulated. You know, you got to get your glitter all nice and encapsulated before you get to filing and things, because you'll just be filing your glitter right back off of the nail. I like to look at my nails from the side and from the front to make sure I have it as flat as I need it. But like I said, once you're going to have to go back and file anyway, so you're not really worried about that. But if you want to not work as hard, maybe try to get it as flat as possible. And then I like to go into the cuticle area. As you can see, I'm lightly feathering my line. I'm not taking away too much of my product that I just put on, and I'm cleaning it up around the cuticle area so that I won't have to do too much. And don't feel bad if you have to go back and add a little more to the cuticle area because you missed a spot. Do just that, sis or bro, you know. And again, you're going to check all of the surrounding areas to make sure that you got every nook and cranny so you don't have to go back and add any more at the end. And this is one of my favorite shapes, stiletto. These tips that I'm using today have a deep C curve. So, you know, I did my best to get it as stiletto-y as possible. If I had my other tips, I would have used those instead of a deep C curve tip to make a stiletto nail. It's just going to give you problems and let you know. But as you can see, I work with it. And I'm going in again, feathering that line, y'all. Like a lot of people have an issue with pushing down and smashing off the acrylic. It's so unnecessary. You don't have to do that. Then I'm going to add some glitter, and I'm actually adding it this time while it's super wet. And then you can treat this like a little fill-in. You're going to take a bead, get it as close to your cuticle area as possible. As you can see, it's runny. Let the acrylic have its way. Just mold it. Push it back where it's supposed to be. It don't have to be a fight. I also want to say, y'all, be careful not to mess up your Kolinsky brush. Always constantly wipe your brush. I do see some nail techs that don't wipe their brush. It's because they have extra wet brushes and they're able to work with it, and they taught themselves how to. So wipe your brush so that you will not have product buildup. Even if you get product buildup, just get some acetone and let it soak. Okay, we're going to go in with another bead at the cuticle area because I feel like the last bead was too thin. And if you want to build an apex, this is the way to build an apex. Just add another bead. Don't do the whole nail, of course. But I feel like it was some holes, like you can't see it on camera. So I'm just going in and I'm filling in what needs to be filled in. I'm not taking away from the product that I just added. I'm just feathering at that, at the line. Lord, it's a word for that line. I don't want to say it wrong. So we're not gonna say it today. But next, treat this like a fill-in. I love fill-ins, y'all. Full sets, I don't really care too much when it comes to acrylic gels. Yes, I'm the bomb.com. But just let it run, and then you're going to blend that line once again, making sure you're not wiping off too much of the product. Keep rotating that finger to check to make sure you didn't miss any areas. When I first start, I do like to angle my finger down at an angle to let the acrylic roll down and settle wherever it's going to settle. And I'm not wiping my product off, guys. I'm taking the belly of my brush and I'm patting it. Pat it gently. It might look like we're going fast, but we're not going fast. The video is sped up, you know, for YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram purposes. Also, I want to say be patient with yourself. Like, I have done over 14 nail training sessions, and y'all, some people are rushing it. Don't rush the process. Like, the process, let it happen. Go as slow as you need to go in the beginning until you learn how to pick up speed. Like, charge for your time. That's how I feel. If they're going to pay, they're going to pay. If they're not, they're not. You know, it just is what it is. Like, people who like purses, people who like shoes, you know, they pay for what they want. So if you taking your time on them, they like your work, they will pay and they will come back. Don't worry about it. Just make sure you perfect your craft and no rushing. Okay, so I already added the glitter on this thumb here, guys. I'm just going in and I'm encapsulating it. I did this off camera, so I had to cut the video. Like, the thumb was not in the camera anyway, so it kind of did not even matter. Real quick, like, subscribe, and thumbs up this video. You obviously like what I have going on, so I want to see you here more often. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Now we're gonna get into the meat of things. Like, this is what I'm saying. Try to get it as flat as you can. As flat as you can. Like, not flat, of course. If you're gonna put an apex, put an apex. But lay the acrylic as evenly as you can. There you go. And then you're gonna file. Like, don't beat yourself up too much if you see a little bit of humps and bumps. You're just gonna have to take a little bit more time filing. Ooh, I might need to trim this damn part out. As a matter of fact. Okay, so then you're gonna go in, and I like to go from like under the nail a little bit and file, and then I like to angle my file and file this way. I'm sorry, y'all, my camera is freaking tripping. It's like trying to leave me hanging. But anyway, keep filing consistently, like as much as it takes. Have patience with yourself. Oh, we are having some freaking, I bet you guys are like, why she didn't cut this out? Because you need to know that bloopers happen. It just is what it is. So I'm going to take my e-file next, and then I'm going to try to get as close to the cuticle area as I can. If this was a real person, you know, you don't want to cut your client up or burn them. So keep your drill bit moving consistently up and down the nail, like from different parts. Don't keep it in the same area too long, because you will give them nail burn, and nobody wants nail burn. But yeah, that's why I start off with a hand file first, and then I like to go in with my drill bit. But some people just go straight in with the drill bit. They want to get it over with. They put it on as high as they can go. Yeah, we're not doing that today. But if you still feel like it's off, just file a little bit more. Nobody's rushing you. Make sure you always do a thorough client consultation, and, you know, talk to them about like time, what time it's going to take, so they know when they get there, you know, and make sure that they are punctual, and, you know, talk to them about different services that they want to add on. It will cut down on time for you. And I always need to know what my clients are coming, what they're getting. Do you need a soak off? Do you need a cut down? You know, all of that has to be added in. But anyway, I'm showing you right now. I still have a little clear area, and I'm going to file it because it means it's not even. Like, yeah. And then I like to go in with my IBD gel top coat. I already added some crystals, and look at that. Voila. It looks really, really good. Let me know what you think in the comments.